right. Nice.
Yep. Fucking barely makes it.
Yeah, like that. Is it gonna hit when the engine rocks?
So the motor mount is pretty much the same close to the frame over there.
So the mount's gonna hit as soon as. Oh yeah,
Pretty much,
that is
yeah.
pretty close. Yeah. So hopefully it doesn't like pivot up too much and do it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it looks nice though. All right, let's see here. Let me look at me. So Lane, hello. He's the newish fabricator here at Tier 1. Or like I got a job doing real estate or something for like 6 figures. So I can't fault him for going and doing that. And it was closer to home. But Lane is here, and he has proven to be a worthy replacement with some very nice work. I started him off during his working interview to help me with my car, and his working interview was work on my downpipe, and he did a great job. And so here we have a Dodge Coronet 68?
68.
Huh?
68.
68, yeah. And the dude's got, unfortunately it's in the air, so I can't show you everything. Should I jump? Nope. White man, he can't jump. I'm Puerto Rican though. Watch this. Oh, look how high I got. See? Fucking 26-inch vertical leap, baby. It's got. Let's see how I show you. It's got a huge oil pan, and then it's got headers, factory headers up there somewhere.
You can count the ports on this side.
I'm trying to count the ports for him, but
Yeah.
you can't really see. Oh, here we go.
Up above, I think maybe.
It's really hard. Here we go. I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My viewer count went from 6 to 0 all of a sudden. That's weird. Or not, because I'm obnoxious. Anyways, it's got 5 ports on each side, which means it's a V10. And the V10 is out of the SRT10 truck, which is basically the Viper V10 in a truck, with a few small differences being the oil pan that's gigantic, and the intake manifold is a little different on the truck one, but it's still basically the same freaking engine. Alan Funk is the owner of this car. It's pretty cool. It's got some stuff that needs to get, corrected and touched up and a few things tidied up. But what he's here for is an exhaust. He's here for a custom exhaust because, well, no one makes one for this, obviously. Not only is it a Coronet and not a whole lot available for it, but it's got a V10 in it. So Lane and I and the owner went through and kind of designed an exhaust, and then Lane went rogue and changed it all. Yeah, as he started to figure out fitment issues and that kind of stuff, he changed it. So right now it's got 2 mufflers. They're the straight through mufflers, right? The Vibrant straight through ones. Yeah, they're Vibrant Ultra Quiets, and Vibrant actually makes a pretty good muffler and resonator. We use them a lot because they fucking hold up too. Whereas like NVIDIA, the packing will blow out and your NVIDIA exhaust in like 5,000 miles. If you're lucky, it's 5,000 miles. These things last quite a bit, and they're
super heavy too.
They're heavy duty. They have good packing in them. You can look inside, maybe see. Oh yeah, it's very nice construction, good welds. I'm actually really impressed with the Vibrant mufflers. They were pretty good. So full stainless. He's even got straps there holding it all together. V-bands here. The exhaust is currently sitting on this frame just because it's sitting here right now because we're pulling cars in for the evening. And he hasn't built the hangers yet, but normally there's a 3-post stand up here holding it up and all that shit. And then the X pipe that he made. Now, like I said, he made all this from just tubes and bends. And then it goes up, flexi there, up to the header, which is currently being worked on. But this one, you'll see the header, he welded a V-band onto the factory Viper header. So we have one over here, actually, that I can show you. Where is it? Over there. So there's the factory header. And then he lopped off the flange, heated the header up with a freaking heat gun. There's the flange, and
That's what it used to be.
the donut on there. Heated up with a blowtorch to get the exhaust really hot, because there's a lot of mass in this header here. Or manifold, I should say. I call it header, but it's really a manifold, right?
Yeah.
A lot of mass in there, you gotta get really hot so that you can actually weld on it and get penetration and not have huge temperature gradients when you're doing it. And so he did that, and then he put on these 2.5-inch V-bands, because that's the size of the port anyways. And he gave us plenty of room inside the car, and then it goes out to a 3 on the exhaust. The exhaust doesn't need to be 3. It could have been 2.5 the whole freaking way. But, I mean, American muscle guys love to say dual 3-inch exhaust. So we wanted to make sure we accommodated him on that. So it's the whole exhaust is custom. Obviously the header is factory but modified, and then it's gonna be sweet
You
with
can
the
actually see in that X pipe too from this. From that
seeing
one.
it. Can we see well? That's dark.
Here it goes.
But it looks really good. They did a really good job. Good job. This way. There you go. You're seeing. Looks really nice. Nice and clean.
That's
Good
okay.
transitions. He did a good job. I'm happy for him. Preheat and cool slowly. Yep, that's what he did.
Here we go.
Oh, we got light? Oh, there we go. Now we can see inside. It's so pretty. Look at that.
So that's actually the other side that you're seeing.
And you can see through to the other side. See a little Y in there. Anyways, he did a good job. I'm happy. Welds look good. The ones he's done so far. Obviously, a lot of tacks in here. But yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna go over the top. And there's gonna be another V-band up here. It's gonna come up and V-band at the top, and then go back down again. So you can take the car apart, the exhaust apart, in any order you want. You know, from the middle, from the back, whatever.
I have that section right here.
Oh, you got it. Oh, it's already V-banded. Nice.
So that would be roughly like.
Kind of like that. Now, is that taking into account that you haven't lifted it up yet?
Yeah. Well, it's actually lifted more right now.
Oh, is it right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. In the back.
Because it's yeah, it's hanging.
Oh, in the front.
Yeah.
Picking up the back. Oh, I see. So there'll be one there, and then that will come out this way. That's getting moved, and then it's going to come along where that is, kind of on this side up here. We're doing bad camera stuff, and then you come out and just do little turn downs. Bloop. There's a little turn down right there. So it'll be pretty sweet when it's done. He's on for a couple days, and among other things. So, anyways, it's really cool, and it's nice when we get to do custom shit. And fabricators love fabricating. So instead of just turning wrenches all day, he actually is doing exhaust, which is fun. Hey, it's us. These headlights are in weird. You see that? This one's turned that way. This one's turned that way.
One of those things where it's like
They're
95%.
angled, and this one is squared left and right. Interesting. Don't need to adjust that.
Those are probably held in with springs.
Anyways, it's really cool. It's a good job for laying there. Oh, shit, it's fucking. I can bring it down. I have the technology.
Oh, yeah. You have the technology.
Is it on the? Oh. Try not to keep it playing on the hydraulics, man. They're trying to keep it playing on those hydraulics. The lift. Alright. Bring it down. Nice paint. Nice color. Nice blue. I dig it. And then.
Together. You were right.
It's pretty cool. Interior is still not complete by any means. You know, it's still a work in progress. But the dude's been working hard on it. CCWs. He said they were custom made for this. What's up with that piece of shit Robin Blue Egg truck you got sitting there? What happened to your JDM 3-liter? Well, this piece of shit truck has got an intercooler in the grill. It's a big ass intercooler in it. It's got a lot of dust on it too, clearly. But let me show you what's going on with it. I don't know if you already know and you're just trying to, you know, change the path of my video here, or if you're genuinely curious. So I'll show you. But first, I have to learn how to pop the hood. Oh, here it is. What's the deal? What's going on? What's up? Ah! I gotta get to the inside. It does have a hood pop. Take that, you fucking pipe! Alright. I get the hood pop. Reachy. There it is. Oh. All right. Sorry, I'm old. That. This guy is something that Garris did most of. The prior fabricator. That's an SR20. That's a lot of wires sitting there. It's an SR20 with a disco potato, 2860 RS, but it's a, let's see, custom aluminum radiator, intercooler, fans. This is really cool, the intake that he did. He's got a V-band on the intake right here. And there's the filter right there. And he made a little pocket in the fender for it. And the front of it is open, and there's another filter on the front of it. Big flat panel K&N filter. So there's a filter here, and this area is a big open front flange. So air can come in from the fender. Here we go. Anyways, yeah, it goes right there. It's got a, you see it? I don't know. We did a lot of stuff to this thing. It's almost there. I gotta finish the wiring. This is extra wire from the body harness. It's got a wireless, little bit painless wiring harness in it for all the accessories and lights and link and shit. But this is really cool here. This part right here. Yeah, it's the actual disco potato. See these bolts? So the issue that we had was, hey, here's this radiator. And you see the inlet out of the radiator over here, below the intercooler pipe, right? Radiator's down there, below the intercooler pipe. So how do we get the radiator out? Or in, for that matter, right? So one day I said, hey, dude, what if we make this come off? What if we cut an O-ring groove and use the O-ring from the Subaru oil cooler where it mounts to the block, because that's, you know, like this big around. So that's what we did. We cut a groove in this flange, put the Subaru oil cooler O-ring in it, and bolted the fucker down. So now, if you gotta take out the radiator, you undo these Allens, pull it out, and then slide the radiator right out. So, pretty cool. Get a different filter though. AFE ProGuard 7. I can't say I really give a shit what filters on this. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Like, just a really disco potato and a K&N. And like I said, it's double filtered because there's another filter in here too. So, honestly, it's gonna be fine. It's just a 2860 RS. It's nothing too crazy. Now, if it was like my race car or something and I wanted a good filter, then I would definitely consider something else, but this K&N's gonna flow way more than it needs. I did an experiment with that on the dyno one time with my car. I had a tiny K&N filter that wasn't any bigger around than this. It looked like that actually because it was a 3-inch inlet on the turbo, about that big around. It was just a little cone that stuck out. And I did 675 wheel on it, took the filter off, and did 681 wheel on it. 6 horse at 600 something wheel, like, whatever. Some people are too bent out of shape about, oh, filter this and filter that. And well, in this case, it was 6 horsepower when you're at 680 wheel. So, what is that? 0.1%? Or 1%, I mean? 1%. King bearings? I have no idea. Tanner's putting together an engine right here. For a gentleman's.
For you.
Yeah, can it be on the internet?
Sure.
Okay. It bends up a little bit.
Huh?
It bends up a little bit. I mean, girls like it, you know, because it goes,
fair
yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
No, when I was doing the head studs,
Uh-huh.
I just hand tighten them in.
Sure.
Oil was coming out when, well, there's some here's out of concern.
Why is there so much oil?
It was in the holes,
Why was there oil in the holes?
which I don't know because it's a brand new motor.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on that.
I'm not either. I just got untorqued and I looked, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, what the fuck is that about?
Maybe start fresh tomorrow, taking it back off, and then we can kind of re-inspect that.
Yeah, that's really weird. Why the fuck would there be that much oil in the heads?
I have no idea. I did put a
Or in the
little
block.
bit of oil on the bottom studs.
Yeah, but this
not
is
enough
used
to-
oil.
Yeah, not enough
That's-
to like make it squish out like that.
Yeah, that's
Squish
cool.
out dark, which is weird because, like I said, this is a new motor. It's not the old one.
Right. I bet it was oil stuck inside these buckets, and it ran out of the bucket into the fucking
Awesome.
the head. So yeah, we need to clean that. You don't want that oil into those two surfaces.
Okay.
I know it sucks to untorque them, but that's the right thing to do.
That is. That's what I was like.
Yeah.
I just got
Yeah.
done torquing.
Luckily, it's only 6. You're not doing main studs on a fucking LS, dude. When you do main studs on an LS, you just that's all you do is just sigh. Like you check your bearing clearance, it's off the half a thigh. You're like, fuck, I gotta put another shell in here to check it, and then I have to take it apart again if it's right, and put it back together with the crank in it. And so you're like, I'm torquing these fucking main studs a jillion times, and there's 24 of them, I think. So it's not fun. Maybe it's more than 24. I forget. There's a lot. Anyways, it's the end of the day. Today we're just closing up. I just wanted to share the video of the exhaust because I was really proud of Lane's work. He was doing a good job. And just share this car because it's a pretty cool car. I'm not a Dodge guy by any fucking stretch. I'm sure you guys heard me talk shit about Dodges a lot, but you know, this one's cool. I like this one. And yeah, that's it. Anyways, hope that you guys found that interesting at least a little bit, as well as seeing some of that little weird shit we got going on, like with that SR20 and all of that. Preston just, I'm gonna show you that. I have no idea. It's a stock motor. It's just going to have an exhaust on it, you know, and that filter. So I have no idea if it's going to be real powerful or not. So, and, you know, as a general rule, I don't play the horsepower guessing game because every car is different, even if it's got the same shit in it. And, you know, on the dyno, and that's the thing too, right? On the dyno, wheels and tires, your alignment, your ride height, the oils you use in your crankcase and your transmission, all those things affect the wheel horsepower output, especially alignment. That's a big killer. So all those things affect the reading, and so for that reason, I definitely don't play that game. Plus engine wear, it's got more blow by, you know, and it's got a recirculating PCV system versus an atmospheric PCV system. Is the loss of crankcase vacuum going to be, you know, is that going to pushing gases into this injection system, or will the, you know, extra gases, like, so all that shit depends on the car. If the filter's more restrictive, you'll get better crankcase vacuum, but you have restriction on the filter. If it's less restrictive, less crankcase vacuum, but you'll have, you know, you'll have slightly more airflow through the filter into the turbo, and maybe a slightly different compressor efficiency, that kind of stuff. So all that stuff changes. Have a good day, dude. And yeah, so I don't play that guessing game. There's just too many variables. Check this out. That's my car. That's the cleanest my car has been in a long time, since last time I got it detailed. And it's black, so in 10 more minutes it won't look good anymore. But it just started fucking raining. Look, see, it's already dirty. It's already fucking dirty. It looked really good for the first 10 minutes. It's already dirty. It's already dirty.
Right?
And now it's raining.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Fuck my black car. Mother Nature's like, nah, here's some fresh pollen.
Like,
here's a
as I was
couple
getting-
leaves.
Yeah, as I was getting into my car, I was like, it's starting to rain.
Yeah.
Probably because Dr. Swanson's.
God damn it. Yeah. Looks good though. Stand back a little bit. Well, now I don't feel so bad driving home. I was like delaying my trip home because I live on a dirt road. Well, that's me fucking wrecked before I even leave for home. Sure looks fucking good though. I've never rubbed anything against the paint ever. So, only the guy that detailed and put the ceramic coat on it ever rubbed it on anything. Rubbed anything on it. Boy, my fucking words are hard today. Anyways, it is time for me to go home. Oh, look at that. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. I can't wait to hear it. $2020 built motor, bigger turbo, front mount.
Block 30.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. Flex fuel,
Yes, on flex.
1300s. It'll be a good time. It's a pretty car.
Yeah, super nice. It's got the cool Recaro seats. It's got like the red stitching, red belts,
Mm-hmm.
which is like a subtle, you know, nice touch.
I was in Dane's car yesterday when I tuned it. Clearly, I was in it. I don't remember the or VA seats being as bolstering and supporting as those
Oh, I
are.
sat it too, and I
His were. I was like, what the fuck? Like my 15 STI is not like that at all.
No.
It's like square backed and big.
redone.
I don't know. I've never been in a VA that hugged me as much.
Me neither. I felt like I was like, man, did I gain weight instantly?
See you, man. Have a good one. Yeah, it's about dinner time for me too. I get the fuck out of here and go cook some dinner for the woman.
I'm hearing suction when I'm taking these out.
Yeah, because the oil on it. Yeah, that sucks. Sucky.
Good thing I didn't run it.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Stay dry. Yeah, I'll be in the car. My poor car. Oh, I want to talk about something real quick. Have you guys heard of Marco Polo? It's an app where you can send short little videos or long videos, however fucking long you want to talk, to like a friend, family member, whatever. I use that with a friend of mine over in Ohio to do car stuff, shoot the shit, you know. Anyways, I was doing a video with him on the way home one day, and I showed him the view on my road coming down. This is, you know, he hasn't visited me yet because he lives in Ohio. He hasn't seen the new house yet. And I get home and I get out of the car and I walk out in front of the house to show him the view, and I see there's an accident at the end of my road. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't even see that when I pulled in. And so a little while later I started thinking about it. I go, fuck, that had to happen like immediately behind me when I pulled on the road. Turns out it did. And so I went back to my Marco Polo video where I'm talking to him and I'm listening to it. And about a second and a half or 2 seconds after I turn onto my road, you hear in the background, you hear an impact. And yeah, they hit head on. It's crazy. And it's unfortunate because one lady got really, really hurt. What's even crazier is that my wife knows both of them. And they knew each other, which is really sad too. But I suspect that she was either going around me or somebody else or something, but she crossed the center line and hit that lady head on, which is really sad. But it was crazy that I was in my car and it happened right behind me and I didn't fucking hear it. That BMW is so quiet inside. I mean, I went full exhaust on the BMW with a straight pipe because I couldn't hear the exhaust inside the car. I was like, I want to hear it, damn it, it sounds good. But now it's like really loud outside the car. But yeah, it's the insulation on that car is so amazing. I didn't even hear the freaking accident. 2 cars traveling 45, 50 miles an hour, hitting each other head on, and it was only a couple hundred feet from me at the most when it happened. It happened like right in front of my street. So it's insane that that I didn't even fucking hear it inside there. Like I said, the video you can hear just a poof in the background, but it wasn't loud enough when it was happening to get my attention. I think that, you know, in my car I probably thought it was dirt or something as I got on my dirt road. But yeah, what a shame that those ladies got hurt. But pretty crazy the car has such good insulation. And even weirder to catch that and later on go back and watch it and be like, oh, it did happen right there. And then to feel like maybe she was going around me as I was turning right. That sucks.
You're turning slow.
I was turning slow, actually. I watched the video. I was turning slow.
Who's impatient?
She definitely would be the kind of person that'd be impatient. Yes. Knowing who she is, yes. Very much so. So, anyways, just a little thing. And it's crazy how small the world is, you know, that I would happen to know one of the people and my wife would know both of them, and everything. That it would just be right in front of our house, going around me, potentially going around me or somebody else. But it's just crazy that that would happen that fast and be so close to home in so many ways. Yeah, it's pretty weird. So I feel bad for them. I feel bad for both parties involved. Luckily, the kid that was in the car wasn't hurt at all. But the one in the Ford Escape got hurt. The one in the GMC Acadia did not. And she almost didn't make it. They had to, like, both her legs are messed up and broken and all kinds of stuff. Major head trauma and all that stuff. So hopefully she pulls through fine. So far she's been good. That was last week. I think we go today, actually. What's the date today? What is today? Wednesday? Yeah, so it was a week ago today. Anyways, crazy. That's it. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Have yourselves a wonderful time. And I have some other things going on in the works. I don't want to spill the beans on them yet, but stay posted. I will definitely keep you posted once I'm allowed to talk about it.